coach, yo.
Well, let's be real, man. That those first few drives, the first drive we stop them, completely shut them down. I think it might have been 3 and out, or if they got one first down, they got one. That second drive, though,
Yeah, it was
driving down the field, bro, and they scored. Didn't they score with ease on that second?
There
drive?
were 2 drives that they scored with ease. It made me uncomfortable.
But it was the third drive. Then, whenever they do the fumble, bro. When Russell Wilson fumbles that ball, when does that happen? That's in the beginning.
I
of the
would
game.
say I would say it was a good first
That was the
drive
second.
because I wrote it down. Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers was first shaking off on the first drive. We scored, and then it was a great defensive stand on the first drive.
Very first drive was
Yeah.
good.
And then
So it was the second- it was the
another
next
one
two,
where
I
they
think.
scored on us. Yeah,
Then I think it was the third one, the fourth one or whatever, something like they was about
It's
to
either
get.
third or fourth when they had that fumble.
But salute,
Ardarius.
because I was getting
Ardarius.
nervous. Ardarius.
Ardarius got a pick last game and a
What?
forced fumble this game. And whoever fumbled, you a sucker. Matter of fact, it was Russell Wilson. You an
Yes.
old man. You 40 plus trying to be Lamar.
Yo, Russell was
too
getting
much.
loose, but
You thought he was
he
Lamar.
He did what we said don't do for our players. Don't try to get that half yard. Just
thought he
go.
was
If he
Lamar.
goes down, salute to Ardarius. Smacked him, yo.
Good hit. Clean hit, too, bro.
That's Steelers Ravens football right there. Like that hard hitting man.
Russell
But
Wilson
yes.
forgot he was an old man, though, yo. Like, what is he, like 35 now?
Somewhere
Maybe
around
36,
that,
35,
36.
Yeah,
36.
he's somewhere.
He
'cause
had
gotta
some
be older than
moments.
us.
He definitely had some moments.
Man, he got that ball out of there. He was getting it in some good spots. He was.
He's
out
a
there,
good.
man. He was
What I
out
will
there.
say is he's a good. I think he's going to get an extension because he fits their scheme well.
Absolutely.
The deep plays, that's what they always do. Being a little mobile if you can, like he fits what they do well. So we're going, they're gonna have to see him for a little bit. But he getting older, and Lamar is, only getting better.
I don't
so.
think it would happen because they so good, and I don't want to put this good mojo on the Steelers. But if somehow they could lose out and they could get Cam Ward, they might be one of the best.
I don't
teams
care
in
what
the
they do.
league.
They're gonna keep Russell. They're not gonna lose out, Mike. They're going to the playoffs. Salute to Ardarius Washington.
Ardarius
Salute
shake off again.
Kyle made a play.
Kyle, because Kyle on that, he almost had an
almost got that
interception
pick, too.
Yes, and that was big too, man. That was massive because they would have been at the one if he'd have caught
What
that
else do
joint.
we have in that? Early
Michael
And
Pierce,
Kyle
Michael
was
Pierce
hitting.
had a quality sack in the.
he
it
was
was the
playing.
first or
I
early
remember that.
second quarter, and he really shook off and got us right. And then Likely having a great first half. Likely and Zay Flowers had.
Well,
they were the guys.
Let's stay on the
offense.
defense real quick.
All right,
though,
all right, my bad.
Because you mentioned the D line, man. Other than like I said, there was a couple of drives where they was just moving the ball at will, but
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, the D line was harassing Russell Wilson.
Yeah, pressure was
all night
there.
long. Yeah.
Pressure. He had to throw the ball.
They
away
were in
quite
the
a few
first half,
times.
but in the second, they kind of like
Nah,
you
the-
said,
the
a second too late, yo.
Nah, the second half they was getting. So what happened was one of the things that they adjusted was Russell Wilson was getting outside a lot, and he was either running or diming somebody up by them being just like a half a second too late. After I think those 3 drives we talked about, they bring a little pressure in the middle, but if they wasn't getting right there, they was getting guys on the outside to make sure he wasn't just scrambling
You right.
out of dot, like because that was killing them at one point, like really,
was.
really, really badly, yo. Like,
Yeah.
and it was making me concerned because I'm like, golly, or somebody would get open because he would get just enough time and he would get open right in the middle of the field.
Russell Wilson has good pocket presence.
Yeah, he does.
He really has an excellent pocket presence, bro. He made some good plays where he was able to step up, move side to side, quick dump downs.
The off script plays, that's what he really be.
He excels at
Yeah,
that.
man.
So like, and that I
Can I
think that
say
comes
what-
from the baseball thing. Like I respect it about him, but again, we just played a really good game and we made plays when we needed to make them, man.
And salute
Huge
to Kyle,
plays.
other Uncle
Kyle
Kyle.
Van Noy,
Kyle
yeah,
Van
he
Noy,
got a
man.
10
sack.
and a half
Yeah.
sacks on the season, double
got a
digit
sack.
sacks, man. 1.5 sacks today, man.
Pro Bowl level,
And he was counting up
DN.
like this. He was counting up like this, man. He was a little banged up a little bit this year. Still, man. Surprise! Is that our surprise defensive player of the year? That's an award we can
Well,
give
we
out.
was
A surprise.
low key calling Kyle, our Uncle Kyle and Cousin Kyle early, so it's not a surprise to us, but it's a
No,
surprise
I'm talking
to
about coming
people.
into the season. What was we get 10 and a
Nah,
half?
we was
and the
gassing
season
them
not
up.
even over. No, we was gassing them up as the season was happening.
We was gassing him up last season though.
Yeah,
like,
Kyle was balling
we
last
we
season.
been loving Kyle
It's just
Van Noy
we
and
didn't
cousin
expect
Kyle.
him
Well,
to
you
carry
predicted
it
10 and a
over.
half, 10 plus.
Yeah,
sacks.
I
we
wouldn't have
didn't
thought
expect
10 and a
it to
half.
carry
Because we all mentioned he was
Sure.
playing better than a little bit better than we thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
but
play.
like,
He
we
on some
knew
different
he
level.
was nice. We ain't say he wasn't.
We didn't
You
think-
They
feel me?
signed him for a reason. They
Yeah.
clearly saw.
We was
something.
happy he was
So,
coming back because he
I
was
was
a
happy.
stabilizing force last year.
He's a vet.
But now he having one of them career type year, man. And like I think how many games did he miss? He missed at least one, maybe two. But the fact that he's just, bro, salute to you, man.